Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of Capsules of Love, Self Care. I am your host, Richard Albert Lawrence, Sr. And remember what God Word says. God Word says, yes, I love you. A resounding yes. I love you with an everlasting love. On this episode of Capsules of Love, Self Care, I want to continue with part two of what we started last week. Last week, we spoke about unhealthy eating. I want to continue speaking about unhealthy habits. Eating is just one aspect of it. Good, let us dive right in. I am purposefully doing this episode sitting from my chair behind my desk instead of my usual spot, sitting across from my banner. And the reason for that is that I'm not sitting up. If you notice, I'm laid back, I'm relaxed, but my posture is not correct. This is not good for you either. A lot of us have a tendency of when we sit, we don't sit properly. We don't sit with our back straight. We don't sit with our feet on the ground. I wish you could see me. My feet is uh, sitting on the armor, and my feet is up. Really, just casual, laid back. Now, while that might feel somewhat comfortable, for your body, it is not a good thing. If you continue to sit this way, it's going to throw your body out of shape. Not only is it not going to throw your body out of shape, it's going to distort your posture after a while. You ever notice some people, the older they get, the more it seems like they have scoliosis, they're starting to bend over. It's because of years of sitting. Just that one movement. You see what that one movement did? Now, if I take my foot from off the chair, and if I actually sit up in the chair now, you will see that my posture is totally different. Everything about my demeanor has changed. Even my mind has shifted in the fact that I just changed position from how I'm sitting. I start to think different. I am more aware of what's going on around me. Something happened because I changed the way how I was sitting. Those are unhealthy habits that we have. So, like eating, wherein we eat and we don't walk after we eat, or we eat a lot of carbs and we don't eat enough fiber, then we keep getting insulin spikes. It's the same way with how we sit. Our posture. Our posture dictates how our muscular skeleton frame is going to be after some time. Notice there's a lot of people when they get up in age, they still look athletic. They still look young. It has everything to do with the posture. It has everything with doing. And while all these things might be, it is not proper, it is not good, and it is definitely not healthy for you. So here's what I would like to suggest to you as we move forward. Start becoming conscious of how you're sitting. Make sure if you're sitting, you have a chair that can support your lower back. It can give you posture. It makes you sit up and not the slouching, because if you do, your shoulders after a while is going to start to concave inward. And once you start to practice good posture, it's going to make you feel different. You don't crush your lungs in the midst of how you're sitting because you're sitting up. You get to take full breaths in, and you could see your whole body don't need to move. Your chest is what needs to move because your lungs are up here. So here's what I would suggest that you do, starting today. When you sit, try and sit, be mindful of your posture, because even though it might not be affecting you immediately right now, down the line, it is going to affect you. If this video was a blessing to you, I pray that you will not only like it, but that you will share it with others. Please, let us start practicing good posture as to how we sit. The same way we start is the same way we're going to end this video. Remember what God says. God says, yes, I love you. A resounding yes. I love you with an everlasting love. Until we meet again, may God richly bless you is my prayer. Have a good night and God bless.